Hey guys, Costless here with another video. Today's video will be about the New York Giants and an explosive quote I saw from Eli Manning, someone that I obviously respect, I hold in high regard. And let's just get right into it. He goes on CNBC with Alex Sherman. CNBC, good channel, keeps me up to date with everything going on financially in the world. I'm not sure why he's on CNBC. I know he's doing some business ventures himself personally, and I think, of course, there was that, month and a half where he was rumored to be leading a private equity, stake in buying the New York Giants. So nothing ever came of it. He said it was too expensive, if you guys remember that. But he's on CNBC again, and he goes and says this. And I quote, "I think it's going to be a New York Super Bowl. We got Giants and Bills." That's insane, bro. That is absolutely, of course, number one, the Bills are not going to go to the Super Bowl. So it's already unrealistic just with the Bills. And Bills fans, you can say I'm hating or whatever, but Josh Allen, perpetual loser, he's just not good enough. Not good enough. Maybe if he was in the NFC, he would have seen a Super Bowl. He would at least have made a trip to the Super Bowl. But him being in the AFC, he's not better than Lamar. He's not better than Mahomes. He's not better than Burrow. I don't get the hype with Allen. I think it's just the Bills fans. They love their own, and good on them. But I just don't see Josh Allen as that elite caliber player. And DEI MVP award he got last year was pathetic. That should have been Lamar's, in my opinion. But this is not a Josh Allen hate video at all. Just had to give my thoughts on that really quick. But the New York Giants making the Super Bowl to face the Bills, I think I wonder what the line is on that from Vegas. It's gotta be insane. But we're in training camp. It started last week. As a Giants fan, of course, I kind of just want football to return. I have, I know the Giants aren't going to be good, and we'll get to that in the video. That's the main topic. But, I have the Irish for college football, and they should be okay again. They should be pretty good, let's be honest. And but I'm just excited. I just want fall to be here so I can get my life back, get back to school, go back to some normalcy. But, yeah, the Giants, the people are hyped up. Of course, we saw everyone saw the video. Jackson Dart throws an interception, his first throw in training camp. It was a pick six as well, which was very fitting for for us to, let's be honest. But everyone's hyped up. Everyone's talking football, and I'm on TikTok, right? And this guy is he's responding to a comment from a previous post, I'm guessing, and it's asking how many wins does the Giants get, and he's like, I don't even think there is a win. And he goes down the schedule, and keep in mind the line for projected wins for the New York Football Giants this upcoming season is the worst. It's down there with, according to ChatGPT, it's down there with the Jets, the Browns, and the Titans, and all at the lowest. And the line is at 5.5. Guys, I'm looking at the schedule. I forgot how bad this shit is. This is horrendous. So we go away to Washington, then we go to Dallas. That's 2 losses right there, confirmed, set in stone. We come home to the Chiefs. That's another loss. Then we play the Chargers. Honestly, I can guarantee you we're starting 0-3. The Chargers we could get. They're traveling across the country to New York, to Jersey. I don't like Herbert. I don't like Harbaugh. I just don't see them doing well. That one will be a close game. Then we could go ahead and win against the Saints in the Superdome. But then we're losing against the Eagles at home. We're going to Denver. We're going to lose that game. Then we're coming back. We're going to Philly. That's another loss. Home to the Niners. I expect the Niners to bounce back. Away to the Bears. That could be a win. Let's just put an asterisk there. So that's at 3 wins right now. At home to the Packers. That's a loss. Lions away. Another loss. Patriots. Monday Night Football. Maybe that's our 4th win. I'm not too sure. Drake May, if Vrabel is really the same coach he was with Tennessee, I think the Patriots should be decent, at least a wild card team. I wouldn't be too shocked if they go and win the division at this point, just with that upgrade in coaching and another year of Drake May in the pros. But then we have Commanders at home. Maybe we'll win that one. So that's at what? We're at 1, 2, 3. So our 4th win. Yeah, and then we have at home at the Vikings. Who knows how they're going to be? And then away at the Raiders. So yeah, I could see this team getting 6 wins, 5 to 6 wins. So the line's accurate. It's just, the guy going as far to say that we might not get a win. I think you see things like how the New York Football Giants are the worst rated team in Madden, and that's always the case. The Giants will make the playoffs and we'll still be mid. Like, we're not even in the top third of the ratings. We've always been, treated poorly by the Madden Raiders. It is what it is. It's always been the case. But this roster, I want to be excited for it. I genuinely want to be excited for it. We got another year of Malik Neighbors, Tyrone Tracy. We've got Scatterboo coming in. Dart's going to be on the bench, so no need to mention him, really. The defensive line should be good. You got Burns, Dexter Lawrence. You got Abdul Carter coming in. And, of course, Kayvon on, the option, the 4th-year option. He should, be trying to do his best. But I could see how that guy is not full-on hater and delusional. Can we go 0-17? Man, that's going to be rough. There's games to be won here. But like I said, I don't see anything more than 6 wins. And when I go and, ESPN is a fallen empire. I think everyone knows this by now. But everyone's got to have a hot take, and everyone's got to have something where it's like, dude, you're just talking out of your fucking ass here. But everyone's going to have an opinion that, I just want to, it's just clip farming. That's all these shows have been. It's nothing like giving you actual analysis. It's just clip farming. And you have some guys saying that the Giants, when they have decent quarterback play, which they're expecting with Russell Wilson, I don't know, man. He wasn't really good. Like, he fell off with the Steelers second half of the season. That was horrible. It was that game against in Baltimore late in the season, and that guy looked like a corpse moving around in that pocket. There's no movement, bad decisions. I was like, I would expect, poor movement for an older quarterback, but at least better decisions from a veteran. And it was just piss poor decisions like you would get from a rookie or someone on their rookie contract. So, yes, I would expect, I think anything's better than Daniel Jones, and but I don't know if there's going to be that massive jump. But he was basically saying when the Giants have decent quarterback play, they're a wild card team, and he expects them to be in the wild card. I'll do a predictions video, like I said. I'll do the Giants. I'll really, a week before the season starts, I'll do a full-on predictions. I'll do NFL predictions, who I think is going to go to the playoffs and the Super Bowl and all that. So keep your eyes open for that. But just a preliminary rundown through the schedule is just, I think it's still crazy. Because that year when we went to the playoffs in 21, we had an easy schedule. We were playing Jacksonville. We were playing just bad teams, And this is the hardest strength of schedule in the whole league. That's who we're playing. So it's pretty tough. It's ridiculous. It really is. But right now, the division, I think it's Washington's going to win it. Eagles second, Dallas third, we're fourth. Maybe you can swap Dallas and New York if we do well enough, if we get 6 games. Because I think Dallas is going to have a bad year. I think these Dallas Cowboys fans thinking that they're going to be all right, I don't know. I really don't see it, and that's not me hating, but to wrap up the video, the Giants, am I really excited for them? Yeah, I'm excited. I love football. I love the fact that I'm going to be at Twin Peaks watching the games, putting down, tall blondes and eating all the food I can have. But do I expect anything from the New York Giants? No. I expect, just like every year, that I'm going to be watching the game and they're going to do something stupid, absolutely dumb, and I'm just going to laugh. It's just comedy hour every time I watch the New York Giants. But yeah, Eli Manning, I don't know, like, he's very optimistic. I think you can't put that you can't say that strongly enough. He's very optimistic about the football Giants, but man, a Super Bowl. Like, I understand. I thought the guy that was saying the playoffs was crazy, but Super Bowl is insane, especially against the Bills. But we'll see. He definitely believes in Russell Wilson. I think, from his standpoint, he thinks Russ is going to come in and cook. Let Russ cook. I've heard this one before, and I am not looking forward to it. Because if the same thing happens like in the past, we're fucked. We're absolutely fucked. But yeah, that's all the video. That's all I wanted to say in this video. Nothing too crazy. It's just I had to cover Eli Manning saying that because I saw it on Facebook, and the quote was like I said, from CNBC, but it was on the I think Fireside Giants Facebook page. And I quoted it saying, "This is amazing rage bait." But I had said, this would make a good topic for a video. But if you've been enjoying the videos, it's my second video back from my hiatus. Please let me know by subbing up and liking the video, commenting what you guys think. How many wins are the Giants going to have this upcoming season? Is Russell Wilson really, like, we know he's better than Daniel Jones, but is he really that much of an upgrade where he's going to take us from ass to Super Bowl contenders? Because if you ask me right now, I think we're all in on the Arch Manning sweepstakes. I think if we're, I wouldn't be too shocked if we're top 3 pick again, if I'm going to be honest. But like I said, I'll cover it more in depth in a later video. But if we're in a top 3, I expect this ownership group to do anything and everything to get Arch Manning in Giants blue. But that's it, guys. Like I said, I appreciate you watching, especially if you made it all the way to the end. But I'll see you on the next one. Costless time out.